All right, so hopefully everybody can hear me because I'm on a brand new computer, and I kind of just rushed this together so I can get it out, being that we're in the middle of the tournament. So if you can hear me, please let me know. That'd be great, because I don't want to be talking and then have my lips moving but nobody hear me. So, but we are going to cover round one. The results are in, and I'm going to set up the screen share. So make sure that I still have the thing up. I do. Give me 1 minute. I'm still learning this computer here. I really haven't got to play with it yet. Oh, where is it? There it is. All right. So results are in. And I'm going to zoom this in. I really wish there was a way I could get rid of this thing. I don't know what it is, but I will figure out how to get rid of it. All right. So round one, RPM beats Operation Overdrive 49-10, which sets them up to take on In Space, our defending champions, in round two. SPD handed Super Samurai his ass, 52-8, which sets up with SPD going up against Mystic Force, being they beat Beast Morphers Season 2, 34-20. I believe Mystic Force and SPD is a rematch from last year. I think it was also in round two. Really, guys? I'm in the middle of something. Anyhow, round one, Super Mega Force defeats Jungle Fury, surprisingly, 63-20. I was really surprised by that. I'm going to double check that tally real quick. Yeah, I think I might have typed that wrong. That don't feel right. Yes, I did. That one's wrong. So actually, you're getting to see how the sausage is made here. There we go. That's better. That didn't feel right. So Jungle Fury beats Super Mega Force 63-20. My bad. I'm glad I corrected that when I did. That would have threw everything off. Let's see. Also, Lightspeed Rescue beat Samurai 47-5. It sets up Lightspeed Rescue versus Lost Galaxy. So far in the left-hand side of the bracket, we have number 1 In Space versus number 17 RPM. Number 9 SPD versus number 8 Mystic Force. Number 5 Mighty Morphin Season 2 versus number 12 Jungle Fury. Number 13 Lightspeed Rescue versus number 4 Lost Galaxy. And now we move over to the right-hand side. And Turbo, I was actually kind of surprised by this. I figured Turbo would be out first, but apparently not. Turbo beats Ninja Steel 65-41, which sets them up with the number 3 seed at Time Force versus Turbo. Pretty sure that Turbo is going to get their ass handed to them there. If not, I'm going to be shocked. Mighty Morphin Season 3 beats Mega Force 53-7. Sets up a Mighty Morphin match, Seasons 1 and 3. That'll be an interesting one to see play out. Super Dino Charge gets beat by Mighty Morphin Season 1, 63-33. Zeo beat Super Ninja Steel 79-19. Beast Morphers Season 1 is defeated by Ninja Storm 41-22. So that sets up a Zeo Ninja Storm match. Wild Force defeats Dino Charge 47-24, which sets up a Wild Force Dino Thunder match. So your round 2 is In Space RPM, SPD Mystic Force, Mighty Morphin Season 2 Jungle Fury, Lightspeed Rescue Lost Galaxy, which that one's kind of interesting because Lightspeed Rescue and Lost Galaxy were back-to-back series. Time Force and Turbo, Mighty Morphin 3 and 1, Ninja Steel, Zeo and Ninja Storm. I looked at the wrong bracket there for a moment. And Wild Force and Dino Thunder. Those are your round 2. So, if anybody has any thoughts on that, let me know. You can send them in the comments, whether it be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're watching this. Because I'll be interested. I want to hear what you guys think of how these votes are going down like I did last year. We got more votes this time, first round. I was impressed. I wasn't expecting a big turnout because it wasn't a big turnout last year, but we had a big turnout, actually. So, I'm impressed. Maybe round 2 will be bigger. So, when round 2 will also be going live after I get done here with this video. Everything's just a smidge behind because of my scare that I had yesterday. So I was hoping that maybe more people will be jumping in here to watch this because I want to talk about episode 2 of Dino Fury. I have not watched episode 3 yet. Because again, my scare that I had, and I've pretty much been sleeping on and off all day today, which is why I'm doing this so late. Or else I would have done this during the initial release time at 8 o'clock. So apologies for that. I'm 3.5 hours late. But yeah, Dino Fury is, I wouldn't say impressive, but it is definitely off to a strong start. It's definitely got a lot of potential. I will say that much. I like the fact that the lady from SPD, what was her name? Morgana, I think was her name. The one that could draw the pictures. That was always a little girl, and then she became an adult towards the end of the series. I believe that was her name. I like the fact that she is the voice of the dinosaur alpha figure. I guess she's the alpha figure because I guess Zato is the Zordon figure. I guess he's going to be the Ranger equivalent to a mentor, kind of like Andros was, which I'm fine with that because Ranger mentor is actually kind of a cool concept. I would rather have that. That's what made Dino Thunder such an interesting concept to me. Granted, it was Tommy. Could have been anybody else. It had to be Tommy. But, whatever. So, I like the power-ups. I like the fact that they showed us how that they struggled morphing. That they actually showed them training to teach them how to properly morph. And that they didn't get it right the first time. It just wasn't a bam, done, thank you, move on to the next thing. It was actually struggle, almost take your leader's head off, and then accidentally throw the key when you're trying to morph. And the one part that it felt so campy, but it felt right in the episode was the fact that when they actually did do the true morph, that Zato looks back and he goes, smooth. Like, it felt weird, but it felt right. I don't know if that was an improvisation part on his part for the actor, but if it was, I like that. I like improv. So if I think Power Rangers would do very well with a lot more improvisation. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in the minority on that, but that's my opinion. And I feel like that was improv. I don't think that was scripted. I just think that just kind of was a thing that he, as the actor, just kind of threw in there. Kind of goes with the Adam Mighty Morphin movie line of "I'm a frog." So I don't know. I feel like those are the better character moments. I mean, like I said, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I just always felt that way. So, I would talk about episode 3 if I had watched it yet. I have not. Like I said, I've been sleeping on and off all day. I've kind of been ebbing and flowing, coming off this allergy that I had to the antibiotic that I'm taking. So I can't talk about episode 3. I did see a clip of episode 3. It looked really good. Something to do with he was blindfolded and he got the ability, he got like spider sense to take on the villain or whatever. So it's kind of like a cross between Spider-Man and Daredevil type deal from the way it looks. Let's see here if anybody's commenting. I don't see any comments going right now. Come on, guys. Get involved in the conversation. That was why I had the admins put this live as soon as I was doing this, because I was hoping to get you guys involved in the conversation. And I'm doing this because I want to talk Power Rangers with you guys and like have a live dialogue other than just typing on a keyboard. I feel like this is more interactive, more visceral than just being a keyboard warrior. Not that I'm saying that any of us in the group are keyboard warriors, just I feel like I like talking to people more than I like typing to people. So, yeah, if you guys don't have anything to talk about, then this is going to be a very, very short episode. We're only 12 and a half minutes in, and I'm running out of stuff to talk about. And a lot of that's because my brain isn't quite functioning to full capacity at the moment because I'm still kind of in Lululand. So, but if nobody's going to talk to me, I guess I'm going to cut this short. So, occasionally I will do live videos. I plan on, well, all right. Let me check the schedule here because the semifinal, yeah, the semifinal episode, which will be episode 5, and the final episode, which will be episode 6, for those results, they're going to be live because they're going to be delayed a day. Actually, yeah, they'll be put up Sunday night for both of them because I'm going to be out of town the weekend of the 5th episode, and I'm going to be out of town the weekend of the 6th or the 6th episode is going to be Easter weekend for us here in the United States. I don't know if everybody observes Easter at the same time because I'm not well versed in international affairs. So I know we celebrate freaking holidays that some people don't, and this I'm not even going to get into that. Also, for next week, somebody please confirm to me because this is going to throw everything off completely. Is Dino Fury on hiatus next week? Anybody know? At all? Anybody? Type in the comments. Let me know. Because I'm hearing that we are on a hiatus. We're on a 1-week hiatus this week. So if anybody can confirm that, that'd be great. I've read that in multiple places. Ranger Wiki had it. I was speaking with Into the Grid, Sean, and blanking on his name. But I was talking with them, and they're even under the impression that we're on a hiatus this week. So if anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm confused why we're on a hiatus. But I mean, short of that, I don't have any other topics to talk about. So, on that note, we will wrap this episode. This is a nice short episode, about 15 minutes long. I will get round 2 up and running here probably the next hour, and we will get votes going again. So, Alfonso, if you're watching this, I hope you are, being that I alerted you that it was going live. Be ready to catch how many polls is that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 8 polls coming here rapid fire at you guys and the admins. So with that, I will call it a night. Hopefully you enjoyed the live episode. And if I can get people to where this could be a thing and be live all the time, I will do it. Absolutely, I will do it. And we can get a conversation going to where I have people that are actively conversing with me, doing Ranger Cafe. I will absolutely do it. And I will even try to figure out how to do stereo. And I'll even do it live on stereo. So that way we have full interaction with multiple platforms. But with that, we'll call it a night. I'm going to get these polls up and running, and I think I'm going to tuck in for the night. And I'm going to watch episode 3 of Dino Fury. So thank you for watching Ranger Cafe episode 2. I'll catch you next week with round 2 results, and we will talk episode 3 of Dino Fury. And hopefully we do not have a hiatus, but I'm pretty sure we do. So, yeah, episode 4 will just be poll results unless some news comes out. Because I don't have any Ranger news to talk about at the moment. But, all right, have a good night, guys. And keep voting. Keep voting. Also, tell I'm totally out of it. Don't forget to check out Poddex and use code NERD21 if you're going to buy any physical merchandise, because it'll help me out, help the channel out, to help the channel and everything grow. Because there is a big announcement that's going to be coming, hopefully, once we get some information. Things are going to change for the greater good, and this whole thing is going to be completely different. I am going to be in a whole brand new location, hopefully, here by the end of summer. So stay tuned for that. And please, if you want to help, buy Pod Deck merch. Use code NERD21. Trust me, just do it. It helps. Have a good night.